Greens everyone, I'm Record2nd, and welcome to the things they missed in 20W46A, the second snapshot for Minecraft 1.17, the Caves and Cliffs update. If you're looking for a general showcase, this is not this kind of video, but instead, I'm going to be showing you the last known features of this version. And I'm not guaranteeing that the person whose video you watched doesn't have these features mentioned, but nonetheless, these are just little factoids that most people probably forgot or didn't mention. Anyways, let's get right into it. So the first change is the spyglass. As you can see, it's same functionality, but the texture of the little circle vignette they had has been changed to this instead. Which, oh my god, man, what a glow up. I have to find it still better though. Anyways, there's not too much to talk about here, but there is this new block called powder snow, and as you can see, it actually has a different texture, so regular snow on top, and it is indeed different, but not too easy to tell. So on the changelog, it says that if you have full leather armor on, then you don't get frozen at all, which is not true. In fact, a lot of people have shown this, so I'm just going to say that this is how it is. It's not as it says on the website. Now secondly, it doesn't actually melt like regular snow if you use light sources nearby, so that's cool. It also doesn't depend on the amount of blocks, how much frozen you get, so no matter how many blocks, if you're in one block, if you're like standing a little bit like this, you still get the same amount of freeze, no matter what. So that's pretty much that. Also, there's no freezing effect if I go and try to get myself freezing. As you can see, nothing like that exists. So this is exclusive to this block. The hearts and the FOV. Let me just show you the little overlay. It's all completely exclusive to this block, unfortunately, but that's just how this works. And also, interesting thing about this block, mobs don't really pathfind around this block. So for example, if we have some blocks here and we have, let me for example summon a villager, and I actually need a regular block. Okay, and a husk really quick. You will see that the husk will not pathfind through the powdered snow, even though it seems logical. But as you can see, he doesn't actually walk through it. So yeah, that's one thing about this block that should be known. And apart from anything else, there's not much to say except this block, just as a lava bucket, it doesn't really work without it doesn't really work with dispensers, but it does work on its own. So you can use dispensers to place and take off this block, I guess, using the buckets, because it has the same functionality as water. So if I go and put this here really quick, you can see it actually works. But it does need a bucket as well to take it back. So yeah, this functionality works, but it doesn't work with cauldrons. Now there's another interesting thing about this block. It actually, most mobs think through it, of course, if they're not wearing weather boots, but there's an exception. So if I summon a rabbit here, it's actually not sinking through this block like most other entities would. Items and armor stands and minecarts, but rabbits don't. And there's two more mobs that don't sink. Those are silverfish and endermites. But that's those are the only three entities that will not sink through this powdered snow, even though they don't have leather boots on. So that's a very interesting thing that I think most people didn't even mention. Most people probably didn't even know about this. But that's why you watch these videos, right? So cauldrons themselves are pretty much similar. It's also a new block type as before, but if you walk into this, it doesn't actually work as a water cauldron would or a lava cauldron, which means it doesn't really have the same effect. As you can see, I'm not freezing being here. Of course. So yeah, this is a new block type as well, and interestingly about these new block types, including lava cauldrons as well, and I imagine water cauldrons, you cannot pick block them. I can pick block this, I can pick block that, but if I try here, it doesn't work. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But that's pretty much it about this block. It does work actually like a water cauldron. For example, if I have water here and I set myself on fire, I can use this cauldron to, let me just do this a little bit better. It's always hard, but as you can see, it does actually work, and it does consume the potted snow a little bit. So same effect as a regular water cauldron, but in this potted snow cauldron. So it's another way to cheat fire in the nether using this. I also need to mention that this gives off the exact same redstone signal strength as a water cauldron would, because it has the same amount of levels as a water cauldron would. So it has 3 levels, as you can see here. If I press F3, you can see it says level 1. So powdered snow cauldron, and as you can see level, and I can get a different level here, and it works. So yes, that's pretty much the same as a water cauldron. And yeah, that's it for this block. Now I also want to talk about the amethyst buds. So in this version, they fixed a bug with the amethyst buds, and now you can get them all with silk touch. But one thing they also changed that nobody really mentioned is that they have the same mining speed now as an amethyst cluster. So before they had a slower mining speed, and if you used a regular unenchanted iron pickaxe, you would realize that this breaks faster than this, but now they're all the same speed. But these blocks, these 2 blocks still have different mining speeds, unlike all these amethyst bud types and the clusters, of course. And one thing that's kind of interesting but not too important is that the sky color now changes smoothly when you transition through biomes with different sky colors, kind of like the nether fog. And that's pretty much it for the snapshot. There are also some technical changes that are very, very interesting, but I don't really think that you guys want to look into that. It's kind of for advanced players, so I'm not sure if you want to see that. If you guys do, then please let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for 20W46A. Thank you guys for watching as always. Smash subscribe, ring my bell, and stay.